guys, I'm Mermaid Mama here, and today we are talking about best bottom diapers. Before we get started, I want to say thank you to all the moms who sent me pictures of their babies in their beautiful best bottom diapers so that I could use them as part of my size comparison pictures. I wasn't able to use them all, but the ones I was able to use worked perfectly, so thank you. Now, with my handy dandy helper, we're going to get started. First up, we're going to start talking about best bottom regular. Now, if you're not familiar with best bottom diapers, they have one single row across, and then they have 3 rise settings. Pull on the inside, polyester on the outside, double gussets, and they have snaps on the inside for their best bottom diaper inserts. Now, I'm not going to go too far into the inserts today. I'm hoping to do an insert video sometime soon, and so I'm not going to dive into those just yet. But this is a large best bottom stay dry. So, to put it on baby, you would simply put it on like this, and put between the legs. Now, obviously, you'd be doing all this while laying down, baby's laying down. So this is what it would look like if all the rises were let out. Now, best bottom diapers can go from birth to 35 pounds. So if you notice here, they have this little, if you notice right here, they have this little divot, and that is so it will stay away from baby's belly button and the umbilical cord nub once baby comes home. So if we were to do this with all the rises out, this is kind of what it would look like. You just simply snap it till it's snug, not super tight, not super loose, just snug, you know? This is what it would look like. Now, obviously, this is with the large insert. So if I was to do this for a newborn, this is how the diaper would look. First, you would gauge the rise that you need. So for a newborn, let's just do it all the way down. So you would simply snap these together like this. Place baby in. And then I'm going to do one side, and I'm going to show you the other side. So let's say baby's pretty tiny, so you'll actually end up needing to cross over. Best Bottoms has these great, let's see if we can get it in focus here, these great snaps here just for that reason. So you'd find the one that is snug but not too tight, and then you'd end up bringing the other one over right here. There you go, just like that. You'd make sure there's no inserts sticking out, just like you would if it was any other size. And there you go. That's how you would put on a best bottom diaper on a newborn. I do want to say, make sure that no matter what age you're doing a best bottom diaper at, make sure that you fit your fingers underneath where the rises are, and make sure that's pushed up to avoid leaking. We have a couple best bottom diapers. They fit really well with little babies, and they fit pretty well. My 2-year-old can still fit in them, but we're at the last 2 snap areas. So bigger best bottoms is definitely better for a older child, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Have our cotton best bottom diaper. Now, cotton does come in bigger and regular size, but right now we're just going to touch on the regular size. The only difference between the cotton and the best bottom, or the cotton best bottom and this best bottom, is one has polyester on the outside and one has a high quality designer cotton on the outside. The prints that come in the cotton one are not available in the regular best bottom. Those are the only 2 differences between the 2. They still have the double gusset. They still have the snaps on the inside, the pull on the inside, and the same exact row and rise snaps that the best bottoms do. I will say these ones fit a little bit snugger. My 7.5-month-old still fits him pretty well, but my 2-year-old, we don't even really try to put them on him anymore. They don't fit as well. I'm looking at getting a couple bigger Best Bottom cotton diapers and seeing how they fit. I'm excited. But the regular one, he's 2, so I mean, it worked on him until he was, I want to say, a year and a half. So it worked really well. It just doesn't really work very well for him anymore. Now, I will say, next up, we're talking about bigger Best Bottom diapers. So they do come in polyester and cotton. I don't have the cotton ones with me to show you, but they're the exact same as the polyester ones. They just have the high quality designer cotton on the outside. Now these are the exact same as the Best Bottom diapers. The only difference is it is 1.5 inches wider and 1 inch longer than the regular Best Bottoms. So this one works from about 10 pounds to about 45 pounds. So say you have a baby who was born at 8 pounds, you're only having to wait about 2-ish pounds before baby can really fit, but you're gaining an extra 10 pounds at the end. So both of my boys use these all the time. I almost exclusively buy bigger Best Bottoms just because you don't know how fast the kiddos are going to grow and if they're going to grow really tall really fast or if they're going to grow and get really chunky. So I just buy bigger Best Bottoms just to kind of save me the worry about having to buy them later on. So it goes on the exact same way as a Best Bottom diaper. The snaps are all the same, and all their diapers, even though this is a bigger Best Bottom diaper, all of their diapers do have the little divot. So you just put it on the same way you would put on a Best Bottom diaper. There really is not a difference. So this is what it would look like if all the rises were let out. So it's pretty big. My 2-year-old still doesn't have all the rises let out yet. But certainly not least, we're going to be talking about Best Bottom's all-in-one heavy wetter diaper. So, as you can see, it does come with an insert, and this is a 6-layer bamboo viscose insert with a no-pill fleece top. I don't know if you can see right there, the top of it. And you can obviously see that there is a difference between the all-in-one heavy wetter and the regular just Best Bottom diapers. These have pull throughout the whole thing. And this one has a leak stopper strip on the back and on the front. And in the middle here, they have 2 layers of super absorbent bamboo viscose to help with heavy wetting. So you can see it has its own snaps right here just to snap in. And Best Bottom's Diapers was generous enough to send this one to me for me to test out. So thank you for that. The first time we tested it out, I put it on baby with just these. This is exactly how I put it on, just to see how heavy wetter it would be without any other extra inserts. He only woke up 2 times a night. It was on for 12 hours. And it was from here to about here that was wet. From here it was slightly damp, but not even really that wet. And the bottom was, I want to say a little damp, but it wasn't like, oh, he peed in the diaper. You can totally tell it was like, oh, I think it's damp. So that's really great for just a regular, not super heavy wetting, kiddo. So then I decided to put it to the test. I left it just like this, and I woke him up, I want to say at least 2 more times the next night that we did it, and nursed him every single time and kept it on for 12 hours. This whole thing was soaked. From here was super soaked. And here it was wet. Like you could tell he had peed on it, but there were no leaks. So if you have a super heavy wetter, I would suggest maybe an extra insert of a hemp or even a stay dry. They do have the ability to snap them in right here. So you can snap those in and add whatever you need to it to make it super heavy wetting. Depends on what you need for your baby and how heavy wetting they are. That is really the only difference between this one and the Best Bottom diaper. It is definitely made for a more heavy wetting baby. Pros and cons. There's really no cons to a Best Bottom diaper. I do know some women would prefer diapers that have the 2 rows of snaps instead of the 1 row, but that's just a personal preference kind of thing. I use both. You know, one's kind of like on Nikki's, Imagine, diapers like that, and then I use ones like this that are on like this one, Grovia, different ones like that. I really don't find a difference between the two, but that's to each their own. The only thing I would say is that, you know, my 2-year-old cannot fit this cotton diaper. He just can't. And he can still fit the regular Best Bottoms, but he's about on the end here. And then he fits the bigger Best Bottom better. So it really comes down to what your baby can wear, what your baby can fit. That's all a personal thing. I would say starting off with a little baby, if you're going to do it from birth or however you choose to do it, I would start off with a couple Best Bottom diapers and then gauge from there. Because you might not need bigger Best Bottom diapers, but if you might need them, you can always move up and go to that one instead. But that's just my personal opinion on it. To each their own. Other than that, they have a fantastic community where you can ask all your questions, especially if you aren't sure which one would be best for your family or fit checks or anything like that. The community, I'm going to put it right here for you guys. They also have a couple buy-sell trade page. I think they have at least 2. They might just have 1, but you can also go to the Nikki's buy-sell trade pages as well for them. And so if you're on a tight budget but you want to start cloth diapering, that's a great place to get Best Bottom diapers as well. They have a fantastic customer service team through their website, and they are a sister company to Nikki's. So when you're getting great customer service at Nikki's Diapers, you're also getting great customer service with Best Bottoms diapers. So Best Bottoms, they have great community, great customer service, great website, great diapers. It's just a great company to work with and be a part of when it comes to using their diapers. So I would definitely recommend them to anyone who's looking for a new diaper to try, or if they're just jumping into diapers for the first time, it's one that I would definitely suggest. So as always, please like and subscribe to this channel, and if you have any questions, please comment below, private message me on Instagram, comment on my Instagram page, whatever you need, I am here, and I hope you guys have a great day. Goodbye.